Hey guys, welcome to another video of Learn to Earn. In this video, we will learn about some of the top functions of string category in MS Excel, which are the most widely used. So let's get into the video. The first one is the concatenate function, and this joins multiple text strings into one. What does that mean? Let's see it in action. So we type equal to and concatenate, down arrow and tab. So it says what is our text one. First text should be, let's say we want to concatenate these two strings. So name and company name. So this one is the first text, followed by comma it says, and the text 2, text 3 it goes on. So in this example I will use only two text cases. So the first one is already used. The second one I'll select this. Okay. Now I'll close the bracket and press enter. So you see these two values are concatenated or merged, but it does not look good. So let's make it good. How to do that? Now, if there should be a comma in the in between, it should be good. So let's put a comma in between. So how to put a comma? So between A2 and B2, let's put something which is a comma, and this comma should be under inverted commas because a comma falls under a string variable. So any string needs to be written under this inverted commas. So let's give this and enter. Now you see there's a comma in between these two values. Still it does not look fine. There should be a space also after this comma. So let's put here a space so that there's a space after the comma. Press enter and see there's a space here. And let's increase this a bit. So you see these two cells are merged. Emma Johnson, comma, space and XYZ Corporation. So there are three strings in total. First one is A2, second one is the manually inputted comma and space, and the third one is the B2 cell number. So let's come into the left function now. And the left function's use is this extracts a specific number of characters from the left side of the string. Similarly, there are various functions like left, which are right and mid, which we'll be going to see. First one is the left. Let's use this function. So it says, what's your text? So for example, let's take this text only, press comma, and it says number of characters you want from the left. So let's say I want the name of this person, not the title. So I will have to select number characters as 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will give James only. So let's see. Yeah, it is giving me James. And let's see the right function similarly. Equal to right. What is your text one? In this example, let's select the city name here, and number of characters should be, let's say, random 2, and close it. So you are seeing CO, which comes from the rightmost characters CO, and this comes only CO because the number of characters we chose is 2. Let's say if we select this as 9 for example, so number of characters from the right, 9 characters are Francisco, so it has left out the San and space and only given the result of Francisco. Let's see the mid function. It is a bit different. So the mid function extracts a specific number of characters from the middle of the string. Let's see how it works. Equal to mid, tab. So what is your text? Okay, let's say I will select this in this example. Text is over, comma, start num. So here you see, as it is the middle of the character, so the formula is itself mid. So it takes out some characters from middle of the character. So we need to tell what is the starting number from where we need the characters. Okay. In this example, let's say I want to print only tech from global tech solutions. So in this case, I will have to type my starting number as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 followed by a space. So after 7, it should start. Okay. After 7 means the starting number is 8. Okay. Comma, number of characters is tech, which is number of letters is 4. So we will tell it 4. Close the bracket, enter. So you see there's tech printed. Let's say for example I change 4 to 10 maybe. So you will see 6 characters more printed. After tech space SOLUT. So there are 6 more characters. So let's put it 4 only. So the next formula is the len formula, which stands for the length formula. It calculates the length of a text string. So let's type it len. So it basically gives you the number of characters in a string. Let's say I select here the country name Canada, which has the number of characters or letters as 6. So this has only one argument. Let's close it. It should give us the numerical value of 6. Yeah, 6. Next formula is the lower, upper, proper. These three are of similar type. So what does a lowercase mean? Lowercase means like this. Everything in caps off. Uppercase means like this. Everything in uppercase. Proper case means the first letter should be capital and everything else in the lowercase. Okay. So you got that. Let's convert these. Let's delete it first and shift the cell left up. Anything is fine. So let's see, lower tab text. So as this is in the uppercase written, this should be a good example to carry on with and see how it converts the text. So numerical value would be the same only, and the lower, which was written in uppercase, is now written in the lowercase. Similarly, let's use the upper function here. For example, let's say India text. It was written in proper case India, and now India has been converted into uppercase. So a proper case example, let's see, proper formula tab text. Let's say this text only, close the bracket, and it has converted the text into proper case. Okay. Next is the trim function, which removes extra spaces from text except for single spaces between words. So what does that mean? So if there is in a sentence, if single space is there, so it won't omit that, and extra spaces it removes. So this is a very useful function if you have improper data. For this, I will have to just create a sentence. This is a sentence. Okay. So let's try the trim function in the string. This is a sentence. Here I will use the trim function, trim, and I'll select this cell as it has the values in it and close it. So you see there's a nice trimming in the sentence. It has omitted the extra spaces, but it has left a single space every time between the dots as well. And where was a single space, you see there was a single space in between a and sentence. So it does not omit that. It just remove every other spaces. If there are two or more spaces, it removes that and leaves only a single space. Very useful function. Next is the substitute formula. So there are four types of formula. First, let's see the substitute formula, which replaces specific text in a string with different text, which is a case sensitive formula. And similar to this formula is the replace formula, which replaces a specific number of characters in a string with a different text, but it is not case sensitive. What does that mean? Let's see. First we will use the substitute formula, then we will use the replace formula, and then we will go ahead and check the find and search formula. So let's get ahead and see the substitute and replace formula first. So this is the substitute formula. Let's go ahead and dive in. Substitute subs tab. What is your text? Okay, let's say I select this sales manager cell, comma, old text. Let's say I want to replace the sales from this string. So here I am not selecting any cell. I will just write sales. But as you may have guessed, this is a set of string. So this should be written under inverted commas. So let's just give the inverted commas. Okay, so this is my old text. I want to replace sales from the sales manager, comma. What is a new text? So what will be the replacement of this? Let's say I write operations, and this is also a set of string. So I'll just put it like this in between the inverted commas and close the formula and press enter. So you see the sales manager has been converted into operations manager. So if I show you the formula once again, first one is the set of text, second one is the old text which we want to remove, and the third one is the new text which you want to replace. This is a case sensitive formula. Okay, so for example, if there was sales written, and notice the difference here, in this cell the sales is written in proper case, but in this case it is written in lowercase. So if I select this and press enter, it won't change. Why? Because this is a case sensitive formula, whereas the replace is not a case sensitive formula. So the substitute formula is a bit different from the replace formula, which is not a case sensitive formula. Let's get into the replace formula now. Equal to replace tab. What is our old text? In this example, let's say I want to convert this data scientist into data analyst. So my old text would be this string of character which is in C14. Let's select this, press comma, start number. Okay, I want to replace the scientist word. So the start number would be after data and space. So after 5, sixth character. Start number would be 6, comma. Number of characters would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 characters should be replaced, comma. The new text, which should be written in inverted commas as it is a string and a list, enter. So you see the data scientist has been converted into data analyst. So you must have noticed the difference. Here the syntax was a bit different. Here the syntax also includes number of characters and start number. Okay, basically it's the same, just it is case sensitive and this is not case sensitive, as we are determining what is to be changed in this manner, not in this manner in between the inverted commas. So let's see our last two formulas for the day, which is the find and search formula. So the find formula finds the position of a specific character or text within a string, which is a case sensitive formula. Search formula is the same, but it is not case sensitive. Let's see both of them. Equal to find tab, find text. Okay. So I want to find, let's say, mm, X. In this Mexico City, where is X? We have to find the position of the letter in this Mexico City. So I want to find X. So as X is a string, I will put it in inverted commas. Within text, I'll select this Mexico City, and last one is optional. I'll explain you a bit later. Let's close it now. So you see, third character of this string is X. So it has put down the value 3. Now let's see what was this optional start num. For this, I have to select something else here. For example, I will select I. So I'll press enter. So you see 4, because fourth letter of the word has I. But if you notice, there are two I's in this string of character. The second one lies later than the first one, which is in Mexico. So if we want to get the value of the second I, we have to use the third optional argument as well. So let's press comma. Sorry, let's press comma here. And what is the start num? So if I put the start num after 4, that means from 5. So it will start from C. So after CO space CITY, there is only one I. That's why I'll put 5. Then you will see it changes to ninth character, because we have changed it to 5. If we press 4 for your example, it will tell us 4 only, because we are telling that the starting character would be the fourth only. So it starts checking from here only. So it gives us 4 value. Now let's see the search formula, which is not a case sensitive formula. Search tab find text. So I will have to find, let's say, B from here, and notice I am giving it in caps off, and here it is in capital letters. Find text within this and close it, enter. So you see it gives the value even if it is not matching the cases, so it is not case sensitive. So these were top 13 string functions which are most widely used in MS Excel all over the world. Thank you guys.